Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, all.
All right, so I'm going to cover some things that I talked about in the videos today. I found out early this morning through Twitter, through Doctor Who reports, blah, 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 that they were filming today on Series 12.
Mm-hmm.
And I said everything in the video where they're filming. South Wales, whatever, right? And I'm
the whole notion of
right. Let me get that. Let me get my.
Like the series yada yada.
Let me get my information.
I just posted the latest season, so shut up.
Yeah, let me get my information so I can be accurate. And, yeah. So how are you doing today? Otherwise,
Really good.
Okay. Let's just see. Wish I had my phone here, but I don't. Okay. All right, so they were filming. Oh, Facebook, come on, hold on. One second. So they were at South Wales, Nash Point, Barry, Vale of the Glamorgan, whatever. That was going on today. They were doing they had 2 episodes left, I guess, of the block, which we called that finale, right?
Mm-hmm.
Last 2 episodes of the season. We were right on that. Excellent. Then I got word later on that there is a special that was completed. More than likely, they will release it. Again, nothing definite, but they may release it in Christmas 2019, so they could say that they had. No. Correct me if I'm wrong. They could say they have 2 episodes this year: the New Year's Day special and the Christmas special.
Yeah.
Again, not confirmed. They may go with the New Year's special, but they're trying to lean it to get where it would be a Christmas special. Okay. This, like we said, also means that they have wiggle room to delay Series 12, right? So on one hand, we even said last year, we called it, they put out a special or 2 and then no season, right? So we got that, came true, we were right. A special or 2, that's what's happening. We're not going to get Series 12 in January if they're going to so much trouble to get a thing out in December. So they don't have to be obligated. And if you notice, they said in 2020, Doctor Who returns.
Yeah.
They don't have to be obligated to put out Series 12 in January.
No, just so long as it's somewhere between January and December.
Correct.
That's all.
You don't have to put it out in February. You don't have to put it out in March. Now, you may ask, well, Matrixlord, if they're like in a couple weeks, they'll be completed filming Series 12, and they didn't really put a season out this year, why don't they put Series 12 in 2019? The reason being is that we have no idea what the cluster muck is going to be for Series 13.
Yep.
If they're going to fall behind schedule, they're going to mess up. So rather than go into a situation where, again, it's a whole other year, what they'll do is they will space out Series 12 so that way they have time to film Series 13.
And if they put out a special in this year, they can say, we gave you an adventure. We gave you
2.
Yeah.
We gave you 2. Yep. We can put it out and all. I'm not saying that's coming out.
We promised you something. We gave you something.
We never promised you another
extra so you wouldn't bitch, moan, and complain.
Right. We never promised you another episode in 2019. We did say Doctor Who returns 2020, but here it is. We're giving you this. So now they could technically put out, I don't think this is going to happen, but they could technically put out Series 12 August or September. But they won't. What I think is going to happen is I think they shouldn't put it out any later than April of 2020 because usually the norm, like a good time, is when they do the Christmas special. At the end of the Christmas special, you see a trailer for Series 12. Okay? So this trailer that we're waiting for is not going to be Series 12. It's going to be the special. Not everybody knows that. Everybody right now is expecting a teaser trailer to Series 12. You're not getting...
It's going to be the special. It's going to happen.
You're going to get a teaser of the special.
Yeah.
You're going to get it. Then you're going to get a trailer of the special. Then you're going to get a mention. If you don't have...
They're going to wait until... What they're going to do is they're going to do their special, and then they'll probably tack on a teaser of the season.
Right, that's what I just said.
At the end of the special.
Right, that's what I just said.
Kind of clippets or just some little brief little.
Right, that's what I said. They're gonna have a trailer or a teaser at the end of the Christmas special for Series 12. It could be a teaser, not necessarily a trailer, but they'll give us a trailer so the mouth, your mouth gets watery. Now, again, this Chaos in Cardiff situation, right? There is a group of Whovians, okay? There's this other faction that purely hate anyone talking about Chaos in Cardiff. Now, they could be pro and Chibnall, Jody and Chibnall, where they hate anybody talking about Chaos in Cardiff, because Chaos in Cardiff basically is chaos to them. And it ruins the narrative, because they think it's an insult to Jody, an insult to Chibnall. They start hating on other Whovians. So what this group has done...
They're called shit disturbers.
They have created multiple accounts on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube, all different accounts. They have created bots, and what they'll do is they will interfere with the rumor that is spread, and they will add shit to it that's so ridiculous. Now, the goal is this. This group wants to make anybody that's doing a podcast, because people just want to talk about Doctor Who, they're excited about news, right? They want to have people put out their fake shit. So that way, when this group, if nobody really references it, and really looks into it and just goes with it. Now, I feel bad for the podcasters that do this, because some of them, they're trying to build up their channel.
And they're trying to be legit.
They're small subscribers, probably less than us, maybe, right?
Yeah.
They're trying to build up their stuff by, we got some news for you, right? But it's complete shit. Now, what happens is they start talking about it. Then this site or this page is say, aha, see, look at that shit. Look at that person put it out, and you believe their Chaos in the Cardiff bullshit? They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And this is what happens. So they basically set these channels up to fail. Now, mind you, nobody should do that, because all Whovians should be united with Doctor Who, all for the purpose of Doctor Who continuing. You could not like the Doctor. You could not like the showrunner. We should be all united, and we should be very weary of the BBC and the people that are going to screw with our show, where they're going to chop up the episodes to less episode count. They're going to delay it. We should be very critical.
Which makes me sort of, I know it's probably Chibnall who did it, don't get me wrong, but I'm still surprised, because when Series 11 started, everybody kept knocking all the people, you're against the female doctor.
Right, you're misogynist.
Ever looked out of the woodwork stating, she's getting 10 episodes. Why is she getting 10 episodes? These past doctors got X number of episodes.
Well, that was listen, we heard the explanation for that.
I know.
No, we're gonna rehash it. The explanation was they cut the episode count down, thinking that would make the filming go smoothly, and they would never be interrupted. They would never delay Doctor Who. They would get the things scripted, written, edited, filmed. They didn't realize that Chris Chibnall can't get fucking, instead of handling 14 episodes, and I'm sorry, but a critique is a critique. Yeah. Don't take offense. Don't make it like I'm a hater. But you had 14 episodes. You had 13 episodes with Christmas special. Then with Moffat, we got less, right? Because he couldn't handle
12.
Right. We got 12. We got 11. We got right. So, and he did Sherlock. So it's like, oh, still. Yeah. So whatever. So with Chibnall, we weren't even going to get a goddamn fucking special. That the BBC said, no, give him a New Year's, and he was not happy about it, but he did it, right? So we had 11 episodes, let's say, right? 10 plus a special, right? Even with the decrease of many episodes, right? He couldn't handle it.
No, he couldn't.
Get it done.
He was a little baby.
He couldn't handle it to get it done. They were handed in late. They were ripping him apart. Like, why are you handing this shit in late? You're the goddamn showrunner. He was being ridiculous. And as the showrunner, he took it to heart. I am the showrunner. Probably bought himself a fucking cape. Probably it went to his head, and he's like, wow, if I'm in charge of everything to do with Series 11, I don't want action figures. I don't want this. You put the picture of the sonic screwdriver, lawsuit, lawyers get them. Get them. You did calendar, get them. Microsoft, sue Microsoft. Like, going crazy.
You released that first few minutes of Jody, sue those bastards as well.
Right. So he went crazy where if anybody tried to show a goddamn fucking picture, they got fucking flagged. Now, here's the thing that pissed me off. There's a difference between making it where nobody can show a picture of Doctor Who to the bullshit we got of, hey, could you lick me? Like, lick my ass? Yeah. Oh, you're licking? Okay, great. 10 out of 10? Oh, I'm excellent? Great. You're allowed to have that picture.
Yeah.
And we had that. We had these people that, whether you want to believe they licked or not, maybe they just loved Chibnall. I don't know, right? Maybe they didn't lick, okay? But they were promoting him like he's the fucking greatest thing since fucking Deuce Cascade or some shit, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So he fucking gave perks where they're allowed to have the picture on Instagram. They're allowed this. Me, Matrixlord212, goes to share the same fucking picture.
And you get flagged.
The same fucking platform, Instagram, never had a fucking problem with Instagram ever, right? Immediately, my fucking shit gets taken down. I put it up again, gets taken down. I change the fucking color of it, gets taken down. Got taken down 5 fucking times, right? And then all these other assholes
who are placating to this little shit
are allowed to have this motherfucker's picture on the. This is what and I'm sorry I'm cursing, but I have to be vocal, okay? I have to do it in my own way to explain it because I want to show how much bullshit this is. So because they're part of the Chibs Club, they're allowed to show these pictures. But anybody else that's not part of the club is not allowed.
Part of his paparazzi.
That's discrimination. That's discrimination.
That's censorship.
That's censorship. That's discrimination. So now
you're hurting the people. You want your shit. You want Doctor Who to be out there on the forefront of everybody's brain. Basically, the last previous showrunners knew this. So you want to share a picture? Go ahead. You want to share a show idea, even though we may not use it, or a show title that we may not use? Here you go. But Chibnall, being, I'm going to call him for what he is, Czar or Herr Chibnall,
right?
Basically says no. If you're not part of my paparazzi, you don't get to see shit.
Right. And here's the thing: whether Russell T Davies or Moffat, even like he did say he watches YouTube. Now, there's been a lot of times that the stuff we would say on this cast, and I'm not tooting the Whovians cast as horn. Yeah. I'm not promoting Whovians cast like that. There's a lot of times we made a statement and then immediately, because Digital Spy was their thing, immediately a response to our cast, but not directly, would come out. River Song's not going to be a companion. And either you would have Arthur Darvill, you would have any one of the actors they would have, right? Here's the thing. regardless of whether he wanted to acknowledge our existence or anybody else, right? And even if I don't even know to this day, even if Chris Chibnall could effing stand me. But there's a difference between not standing the person, and there's a mosquito here, and I want to bit. Hold on. Like, I don't want to get bit. So, okay. So there's a thing about even if
that's a Chibnall bug.
Right. It's a drone. It's a drone. So even if Moffat, let's just say fictionally, hypothetically, couldn't effing stand me, he would use me because not that he would use me directly, but he would be like,
you do it indirectly.
This guy is doing fucking thousands of casts on Doctor Who. Like, he's basically, meaning me, I'm doing fucking videos, single videos, that is in the thousands. Yes, it is true. Go to this channel, and I can't put everything in a playlist. I'm sorry. Over 8,000 videos, okay? There are if you had time and you were rich and you just were bored and you wanted to separate all Matrixlord212 videos, you would find Real Whovians Cast, right? What do we have? 1,600 and let's get an exact number. Hold on. It would be nice if I had a fast computer. Ooh, what's this? Oh no. Now we got a new system of YouTube and I'm not ready for it. And we are live. And I can't. Oh no. Okay. They just changed everything. All right.
Yeah, that beta. They officially went to the beta.
Okay, so now the Real Whovians Cast we did last night, right? Okay, so 1,611. We have 1,611 podcasts on the Real Whovians Cast. That's not counting the Real Whovians Cast Unlimited, which is basically a one-on-one. That's not counting my single Doctor Who videos. That's not counting everything shows where we talked about Doctor Who. That's not counting any other podcasts that we've done on variations of Doctor Who, whatever. So you add them all together, 1,600, thousands here, hundreds here, basically 3,000 videos, whatever it is, right? Thousands of videos on Doctor Who. He knows this. And whether he likes it or he doesn't like it, he knows.
He's still listening.
He will promote it by not making it where I can't use a picture. So I'm allowed to use pictures. I'm allowed to do this because he wants Doctor Who promoted freely. And again, he doesn't have to like me, and I don't have to like him. But I love the show, and he loves the show. So we promote it, and he knows that. And so did Russell T. Davies. And their goal is, look, they're going to do the work for us. Let them promote. Let them say whatever they want about Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Listen, even like, oh, they love Mark Gatiss, and then he just leaves them more, and they're ripping the shit out of him. But you know what? Let him talk, whatever, right? But the whole point is, they just let us do our thing, right? Pictures come up, we show it. Sometimes video, maybe not, right? Chibnall is a completely different species. Chibnall was a different type of animal entirely, where he's like, nope, can't show anything.
Nope.
And what he would do is he would have his own friends take a picture. On the picture, it would say in a watermark, this person's right? So the moment you go to show the picture, now this person could have been, these people could have been nice about it and say, oh, we're promoting Doctor Who. We don't want it to be canceled. Okay, let's promote, right? No, they would flat out flag the shit out of your channel, your Instagram, your Twitter. You can't show their shit unless you pay them.
You know what I thought would be funny? Is if somebody else managed to find some way of getting a drone, like a little drone that's flying around you right now, managed to get a drone out there and take a picture from an opposite angle.
Oh, like Game of Thrones, where they had someone shooting down the drones. They actually had that. People had drones they put on a Game of Thrones set, and they had somebody they hired to shoot down drones with technology. So but anyway, so that would be fun. But the thing is, Chibnall is a different. He doesn't give a shit about individual promotions for the show.
Eric Chibnall.
He doesn't want anybody promoting anything. So I've been getting fucking flagged through the roof with yellow, not suitable for advertisers, trying to discourage. And it's not. I'm not blaming Chibnall solely because it's other things, right? But believe me when I tell you, they have. There's been instances with BBC with flag. You can't show a picture. You can't fucking show a clip. You can't show, even though you have the rights and whatever, it's bullshit. They would fucking screw with your channel. They would screw with your Instagram. So what Chibnall didn't understand is by secluding and isolating the fans of Doctor Who, Whovians, when it came for people to carry the merchandise, people are like, well, screw this. I'm not carrying the Jodie.
Why should I carry if you're going to fly?
I'm not going to carry the Jodie Whittaker calendar. So I'm going to carry all the 4 other calendars. Yep. So like I said, we had the fucking, in Staten Island, 4 fucking calendars and not Jodie Whittaker calendar.
That's right.
You just fucked your sales because you're a fucking asshole. So now that's another thing. So then they were like, again, Doctor Who is for everyone. Nope. Not a Chibnall lied. Chibnall's like, Doctor Who for everyone, but not really, because you would call it her universe, where they're like, we're going to get the sales from women, screw the guys.
Which, like I've said in the past, hurts them because every girlfriend, every wife, and whatever wants to share in the excitement of their boyfriend, husband, whatever. And when they can't share in it, they're thinking, screw you, I'm not going to do anything.
Right. So when you're a showrunner of Doctor Who, you don't understand. Even when it came time to a missing episode being found, Moffat was all over that. He got to see the episode completed. He got that, and he says, oh, I just saw Web of Fear. I just saw this, right? It doesn't. It's all about Doctor Who. It's not just about the show. It's about anything to do with movie deals, anything to do with merchandising, anything to do with toys, anything to do with food, anything related to Doctor Who. Moffat was there when they had the missing episode. He probably had influence when he wanted that thing to be released because he didn't want it to interfere with his series. Series. So he's like, don't release this because we're doing Matt Smith this thing, and when Doctor's not on, put it out. So this is what happened. Even with Big Finish, there is some influence where Moffat would be like, we're doing the thing with, Missy, so I don't want to see a female master in Big Finish, and they wouldn't do that. They were communicating. So the showrunner it's about anything connected to his series and his brand. I'm talking action figures. I'm talking interviews about the show. I'm talking about movie deals, because when we heard that there was a movie company that was going to do a movie for Doctor Who around the same time as Moffat's doing his series, immediately, now listen to this, Moffat put his influence out there to make sure that didn't happen, okay? He even probably pulled some strings using his contacts in Hollywood because he's friends with Steven Spielberg and a few other people to make sure that didn't happen. Because he doesn't want his product to be buried while they're promoting a movie. And if that movie's making $1 billion, while it would help the show a little bit, everybody would be talking about
their stuff would look better than his, and he does not want that.
Everybody would be talking about their movie, and they'd be talking this much about Moffat's thing. So he's the showrunner.
They'd have something to compare it to and go, why is this movie so much better than the series?
Correct. So Chibnall allows who he wants on set, doesn't allow people they want on set. Doctor Who Magazine, which should have everything they need to promote magazine, doesn't get shit, okay? And they even make fun of him. Oh, my God, we're really going to get a spoiler here. Then he's not doing it. He doesn't care. You know what you got? You got Jodie Whittaker wearing 2 different colored socks. And this was a thing. This was a thing. This is all we got. We got Jodie Whittaker had 2 different colored socks. Jodie Whittaker's birthday. She had a thing on her head. Like, they won't even show you, like, it was, like, ridiculous. Ridiculous on the Chibnall. And what happened was, because Chibnall was so ridiculous about security, so ridiculous about leaks, so ridiculous about anything, we got no toys.
That's right.
No new action figures.
Nope.
He made sure, because he has to sign off on it, We got this Her Universe brand.
Oh, God.
Where it was earrings, it was ridiculous stuff. And anything that they had was nothing revealing to Doctor Who. It was the TARDIS. It was rainbow colors.
Yeah.
It was the Doctor's outfit. It was nothing, right? So he made that possible. And he basically literally destroyed everything that Moffat and Russell T Davies did to promote the show. He put it in the reverse direction where it was limited. Now, even the trailers and even the everything, think about the trailers now. He put it towards, right?
Mm-hmm.
He says, I wanted themes towards she's a woman. Hear her roar. I wanted themes she's better. She's a woman. She's better. He put he approved the logo with the female symbol. That you're saying you're not about that. He did that. She shattered the glass ceiling. Okay, she fucking like the things with the restaurant, which they made it where she was part of the World Cup thing, which shouldn't have to do anything to do with it, but they did that, which made no sense. You know, everything. Think about every detail that he's done with Doctor Who. Basically, he caused the reverse of it. So even recently, Moffat spoke out, and without mentioning Chibnall's name, he says, Doctor Who has, the way me and Russell T Davies did it, is for everyone.
Yeah.
Even if Russell T Davies made a female doctor, for everyone. You would not put his title a woman's symbol, right?
He wasn't trying to exclude anybody because he knew
you don't exclude anybody. For a company that's about diversity, you're not being diverse if you're excluding people. So you're basically showing the stupidity of the company and Chibnall, that they have no intelligence compared to others. They're really dumb, stupid people. And they're stubborn, they're nasty, and they are not about diversity at all. They're not about diversity because diversity doesn't exclude whites, okay? It includes everyone, all right? They picked and choose. We don't want to have white men. We don't want this. We don't want to have this. Men can't try out for the role. That's not diversity. They're picking and choosing, okay? So let's get
in our episodes, we'll make subtle little knocks against men. We'll bash them.
I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to give you an example of Chris Chibnall's thing. Austin Powers' father made a statement that, you know, he believes in, you know, I am all for anybody that's like, everybody have equality, everybody's equal, and anybody that takes away their rights, I'm against that. Mm-hmm. And then I hate the Dutch. So like right there, it's like you said you're fucking everybody's equal, but the Dutch suck. Like that's the joke. That's what fucking Chibnall is. Fuck the white people. Fuck the men. Fuck this. That's my diversity. No, that's not diversity. That's your fucking diversity. And that's not diversity. Diversity doesn't exclude races, color, religion, sexual orientation. It doesn't exclude it. It's everybody get together. Not him. So he fucking does this shit. So he doesn't fucking allow people on set. He doesn't fucking, and then he's like, you know what? I'm above this. I'm not even gonna have fucking any classic monsters. Fuck that. I'm doing Chibnall monsters, right? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna fucking do this, and then gets the money. They get money from China, whatever. He goes, I'm Chris Chibnall, and I promise you, as your fucking politician, Doctor Who showrunner, that I will give you a series every single year if you vote for me for showrunner. Like a joke, right?
Yes.
Everybody said yes, and they give him millions. And what he does is make it like, I got an accountant, and I can plan out spending better than Moffat and Rusty Davies and everything, right? No, this accountant, like, I want first class, please, and I want 5-star hotels, and we're going to Cape Town, and we're going here, and we're going there, and we're going there. And it was all about, did we get a nice buffet? Did we get a nice food thing? Did we get a nice this, right? Mm-hmm. We're going, every fucking episode is exotic fucking locales, right?
So we use up the money, and then when the money's used up, it's like, oh, we're sorry you didn't get
You don't have money for fucking monsters because so now you even got a new CGI company. The people did Blade Runner, which is Blade Runner a new one a success? So anyway, so now if you were having extra percentage on CGI, if you're having extra percentage on location shoots, the writing has to be here. Higher standard because higher graphics, higher locations, and it wasn't. It was fucking here.
Oh God, it was below normal.
It was fucking here. And then we got to have these fucking, we can't use certain words anymore.
Yeah.
Because a companion is offensive.
Oh, bite me.
You can't say this. You can't say that. Fam. Like, no, you don't just become fucking family if you don't know the fucking person.
No, you don't.
Some people have to be fucking friends for fucking years before they become fucking family more than blood. You can't just meet somebody and say, you're my fucking fam. That's like everybody getting a fucking trophy. This whole ideology is fucking fucked and bullshit. So immediately, the doctor immediately trusting this person, not even the companion technically, we're fam. That's out the window. Okay? That's bullshit. Then he makes Ryan Sinclair having a disability, right?
Yeah, because he's a guy. Well,
that, and he had somebody in his family that had the disability, right? But then when the episode calls for that disability to be in place, he lost that disability.
Yeah.
Like, because it's too hard to figure it out. So now he has no problem fucking climbing a ladder. He has no problem fucking doing this because the episode calls.
Right.
So that's being called a fucking hypocrite. Okay, so that's bullshit. So you wrote yourself into a corner. Now you're trying to make it like maybe the TARDIS just fucking cured him and he's not fucking whatever now. Because the story warrants it, so now he can't have a disability now because it won't work. So that's fucking being a hypocrite. That's bullshit too. Okay? And the fact that now you have a joke where you had fucking tablecloths.
Oh God.
As goddamn fucking monster. Now, I'm sorry, but if my water bottle is talking to me and telling me about a timeless child, that's fucking ridiculous, right? So how could you get everybody to give a shit about anything?
And then you turn around and you have a father who.
Well, hold on. Let me finish what I have to say because we're taking it off in another direction. Like, you have a tablecloth that says timeless child. And how the fuck am I supposed to care about a tissue talking about the timeless child or do casts on it or whatever, because this is a fucking joke. Now, go ahead, Scott. Say what you
I said, plus, you had a father who we all know would not do this.
Not all, wait, some few may.
But still.
Some may.
You got a father who leaves their child in one area to stay with, or try to stay with the amalgamation of his dead wife in another universe.
To have sex.
To have sex.
Right.
And then of course, in order to keep her safe, he sticks a damn recording outside of a monster that shows up every now and then. Excuse me, if I was that child, I'd be walking out that door going, "Oh," and hoping see if the damn monster was there. But that's another thing I had a problem with this.
He made men enemies.
Yeah.
Men were enemies.
Yes.
Women were super intelligent.
Yep, exactly.
And every chance he got, he did it that men are stupid. And with the Rosa episode especially.
Yes.
Like, they're fucking dumb. But who's smart? Rosa Parks is smart.
Yep.
But not even Martin Luther King is fucking smart.
No.
Compared to Rosa
To me,
Parks.
if you're gonna do a knock on Martin Luther King, then you're being racist. If you think about it, you're being sexist. But nobody saw that because it's a woman's world.
And we got to see the companions edge on fucking the bus driver to hate fucking black people, like, any more than he already would have been in that timeline. Do you really need to edge on this guy?
Because it's kind of funny how they kept swaying in it, because we all know full well back in that time a black person would not be safe walking around at nighttime. They'd be watching them. They would arrest them in a New York minute if they didn't. I'm sorry, but
I mean,
that's
there's
true.
other things involved. Like, first of all, if the guy can't harm you as the villain, and he's going to alter time, you put him in the fucking TARDIS and you put handcuffs on
And
him.
you take him away. Yeah.
Right. Like, don't let him walk around to do shit. The guy's weapons and shit, get the hell out of here. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense. So, and you're from the future, but you're wearing like a leather, like that is just absurd. Absurd.
Is that supposed to be a nod towards the Ninth Doctor in some way, shape, and form, or just you thought that during that era you thought
it was a nod to Quantum Leap. No, it was either a nod to Quantum Leap or was a nod to another time travel show where the guy had a leather jacket and he was like an evil time traveler or something. There was something out there that was like that they directly copied off of. Yeah, but they did it bad. And again, just because you do a fucking story set in the past doesn't mean you get a fucking award.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't mean you actually captured the correct, because they didn't. Even Vaughn was saying how they did, right? But anyway, so that's the whole point. This guy controlled everything behind the scenes.
Control freak.
And he made it where people started to get disgusted talking about Doctor Who. And guess what happened?
People stopped talking about it.
Yeah. People stopped talking about Doctor Who.
And you notice also, they made certain that, come the Dalek adventure, there's no unit. You know why there was no unit? Because unit was based on a man concept, so we can't have anything man or male.
Well, we're going to get to the end of the season soon.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to go gradually. I'm not trying to jump around.
I got to say it when I'm
jumping around. Okay. So, like, you basically created a situation where people deleted their Facebook Doctor Who sites. Even I wanted to do it so many times.
And you resisted.
I changed it at the last minute and whatever. We have 7 or 8, right? Mm-hmm. Doctor Who sites. And, like, he made it where people stopped doing YouTube videos on it. So it started to shrink. The community started to shrink. And, of course, BBC forced them to do a special because they're like, look, we don't, because the way it was going, we don't know when the next time Doctor Who fucking is. So you need to have one episode in 2019 if you're not going to have a fucking season, so we could actually say, yes, there was Doctor Who in 2019.
We threw you a bone.
And regardless what anybody says, I believe this to this day, there is a Dalek contract with the Terry Nation Estate that they have to appear every year. So there you got your thing in. They appeared in Resolution. 2019 is taken care of. Yeah. 2019 is taken care of, and actually they allowed during the season in 2018 they allowed the Daleks with a thing where Jodie was talking to a fan and everything. They were showing the monsters. They counted that as an appearance. They let it slide. Okay, so that was a 2018 thing. They let it slide. But anyway, we're expected to see the Daleks pop up before the year mark is over, like basically an appearance or whatever. But anyway, besides that,
it's got to be the special.
So now we hear this announcement that they are taking a year off from Doctor Who. So immediately this causes a fucking situation where now China and all these people can fucking sue because you promised us by taking our money you could get Doctor Who every single year for 5 years. Now I'm not getting Doctor Who every single year for 5 years. You fucking lied. As long as you took the money from me, you fucking lied. I'm suing your ass.
Contract.
Suing your ass. In fact, they may want to withhold money, which would cause a situation, right, with filming of the next season. So now, for whatever reason, he can't fucking get the things filmed on time. He can't get it done. So, right. So, it's a thing where, like, the situation, and also we heard about when Series 11 was going on, there was a big fight with Chibnall and Jodie with the BBC. And people, when we reported this, everybody was coming after us and them, and they were saying, you hate Jodie. You hate Chibnall, right? It wasn't until 4 months later, Scott, that the Starburst magazine proved, yes,
We were right.
All these people were reporting it. Yes, there was a situation where Chibnall and Jody were going to quit, and they said that their last season was going to be Series 12, but then that changed. Now, we heard because of that, in Chibnall's mind, Jody's mind, it didn't really change. Like maybe they were leaning towards her regenerating at the end of Series 12. Regardless.
And then we also get the HBO Max thing.
We're jumping.
I know.
Far. Like, I'm trying to like go in order. Like so. Sometimes.
That's my TARDIS. Okay.
Sometimes.
My TARDIS.
Go to the future. All right. So.
And I'm quantum leaping a bit much.
Right. So the thing is, of course, we get the results, and now it's very funny how they changed the rating system.
Yeah, to benefit her.
To make her look like spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
Did not have the same rating system as the other doctors.
If you checked it, she'd probably be number 3. I'll be nice enough. She'd be number 3.
If you go to the store and nobody wants to carry Doctor Who, and if it's so effing popular,
why is it
nobody wants to carry it? And then we're hearing stuff from BBC America and different things, and it's like, you know, I'm gonna say, and then all of a sudden, Big Finish saw this. They saw that they're really destroying Doctor Who, Chibnall, and they upped their game and came out with all this shit that brought interest to Doctor Who.
Toy line, for one thing.
We had missing episode announcements, the Makara era, the faceless ones. Because, again, when somebody's screwing up Doctor Who brands, you need all these other things to come in and save the day because you're killing the brand, right? So then we heard where people kept saying, you know, are you going to have monsters? You're going to have monsters? And BBC said, look, you had your experiment season. You're done. You put the stuff in there that's Doctor Who and stop trying to make it alien to Doctor where it's unrecognizable. You had your thing. You proved nothing. Yes, the rating system is lying for you. That's great.
Yeah.
But you proved nothing. You proved nothing. And now it's time where we're going to micromanage a little bit, okay? And you're going to get classic monsters in. So then he goes back and he's at this convention.
Which probably means, translation, you're going to get your classic monsters, but here's a little peek. You're just going to get probably them mentioned in a statement. Or, oh, look, here's a picture of one in a file.
No, that's not it. You know that's not it.
I know.
Why do you say these things if you know that's not it? The thing is that they are coming back. We are getting the Daleks. We were told episode outlines for the Cybermen. They are, but before we're jumping ahead again. So anyway, he sees this little girl, whatever it was, saying, are you going to have classic monsters? And he's like, you know what? I'll think about it.
But the problem is, what's the translation of classic monsters? From the original series or from...
Let me finish. So he's like, I'll think about it. I'm sure I got a story, whatever. So, okay, classic monsters. Daleks, Cybermen, Centaurans, Silurians. Silurians, Sea Devils, Draconians. You know, like classic series.
Yeah, the classic ones. But that's the problem what they consider what classic is now.
But you could consider New Who classic also because it's been 10 years. So you could say
that's what I'm talking about.
You could say anything that's before Chibnall, you could say classic. So you could say Weeping Angel, Silence, right? So that's what I think. Whenever he says classic, it's before Chibnall, whatever. It doesn't matter, right? But still, we are getting it because they said Daleks, like 99%. Cybermen, they told us there is going to be an episode where you had Mary Shelley and Frankenstein and the Cybermen. So there was no picture, Scott. We're getting the Cybermen. So there's so far there's 2. Judoon is New Who, but classic monster because it's
because it appeared before Chibnall.
So we do know that, Scott. It's not like we got a picture, we got a word. We've seen pictures of this dude. We've seen Cybermen, whatever, right? So then we also heard rumors about the Sea Devils. And we heard, and then he's like, I want to do an environmentally sound episode with bottles, and the world's going to end because you don't recycle. Whatever.
You know what they should do? Here's an idea. Here's an idea. Instead of doing the whole ecology bullshit, pardon my French, what they could do is you've got like a Greenpeace-esque group, okay? They come upon a poacher, a ship that, one of those large poaching ships. They board it, and they find, you don't see the doctor's, you don't see the TARDIS materialize, of course, but come to find out, they assume the TARDIS crew is behind the malfunction and sabotage of their ship. And the TARDIS crew say, we're not it. And whether they know, whether the TARDIS crew knows they're poachers or not is a given, But nonetheless, that's where you introduce the Sea Devils. They're there to halt these poachers from poaching anymore from the sea. Boom. You got your ecology. Boom. You got your Doctor Who. And you don't go overboard, sound like you're pushing a message.
Yeah. So we have situations where we're hearing about Sea Devils, we're hearing about a possible master or recurring thing. We don't know about that yet. We don't know about Sea Devils.
That's still rumor.
We don't know about master or Sea Devils yet, right?
Yeah.
So then also we get the thing where HBO Max inks a deal with the BBC.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me start talking about this in detail. Let me explain some things. Just like Coca-Cola sponsored the Grease Live, they have influence.
Mm-hmm.
They altered the songs to make it kid-friendly. HBO Max has influence.
Yep.
To alter the show to make Doctor Who popular. Okay? They are putting the Doctor's face on their streaming service. Okay?
Yep.
They want a Doctor. They want the show to be popular. They want it to be better than ever. They have say if they want the Doctor to regenerate.
Yep.
If someone's giving you $10 million or $20 million, and
you're going to listen to the person who pays.
They're going to be like, I'm going to give you this. Okay, well, hold on a minute. Before I give you this,
these are our little. They're not our demands. These are our suggestions.
You know, I want to give you this $10 million, but your series sucked. Okay?
And here's some ideas on how to fix it.
Well, like, we just, I'm going to put it out there. We can't make you do what you don't want to do. We understand that. And how about we're going to make a suggestion?
Now, you should be showing the money more when you say we can't influence.
How about we make a suggestion? Yeah. How about, I don't know, let's say, you know what, hey, if we get a new Doctor, maybe my hands will move a little closer, quicker to putting the money in your hands. Okay? If we get Daleks.
There might be some extra incentive at the end of the season.
Like they'll be like,
to give you more ideas.
Like Scott would be the BBC.
More ideas.
Right. So BBC would be like, well, what did you have in mind, HBO Max? Well, I wasn't feeling the handkerchief monster, and I wasn't feeling the tar monster, and I wasn't feeling the pating. It would make me feel comfortable if I saw classic monsters to show me that this is Doctor Who and not something else.
Jodie Whittaker and the Phantom just wasn't giving me the right feels.
You know, They're like, we're taking care of it. We are gonna have classic monsters. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that actress that plays
the doctor.
Doctor. What was her name? Was it
Jodie Whittaker? Jodie Whittaker was her name.
I mean, she was fantastic in these movies, but is she gonna be the Doctor? Because I don't
the feels like past doctors.
I don't know what it is. Is it is it your showrunner that sucks, or the writing?
Yeah, the showrunner.
And you know what? I heard about this. I want to give you the money, but I kind of heard about this lawsuit.
Lawsuits as well.
Yeah,
is that true?
I want to give you the money, but I this talk. This is banter. China had. We were talking, me and China, and China's like, yeah, they took all these millions
of money, and they just didn't seem to deliver 100%.
I mean, China's saying that we gave them money every year, but they promised us every year, and we didn't get that.
We didn't see any revenue.
We didn't get that every year. We didn't get that every year. Is there a reason why we're not getting? Why China's upset?
What are all these little travel expenses here?
No, like why is China upset? Like, is that true? Well, we had some issues with Chris Chibnall and everything, but we promise you we will get him on point. We will get him to have this.
I'm sorry. After the second season of him, he doesn't seem like he really works with others. The fact that he was withholding information from what we feel could actually make our show, the fans' show, the peakness, and just drive home that people want to see it. He just does not fit our critique of how Doctor Who should go and the direction we feel that could bring Doctor Who back to the lips of the masses. I mean, of the fans.
So what happens is they're like, we will take care of it. We will promise you will be done. You sure? Yeah. Thank you, BBC. Thank you, BBC. So now this is what happens. Then we get a call. Chibnall gets a call. I'm just guessing, right?
We're guessing.
We're guessing, right? Chibnall gets a call. Yeah, we want you to put together a trailer for Series 12 because we want to see how it's progressed so we could show to our people we're getting money from how the thing is. So we would like to schedule a meeting for you to show us what you have.
How far along you've got.
Right. So BBC comes, and we're taking a guess, right? BBC comes, and they watch this thing, and immediately the faces drop, and they're like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Like, we told you to have classic monsters. Yeah, I did. But what the fuck is this? Why are they acting like that?
When we say classic monsters, we mean either A, from the original series.
We explained it already.
63 to 89, or from when the series returned in 2005.
But we explained it already. We explained already. Classic monsters, New Who monsters, all right? So, see, like you said, you're going to bring back monsters from New Who and Classic Who, and, like, who wrote this? What is this? Why are we doing this? We don't like this. Are you kidding? Like, I can't fix this. Why can't you fix this? Because it's done. Like this? This is done?
This is done.
Like this.
You better be glad.
This is the eyes. This is the eyes. Like, this is, your boss is looking at you like this. This is it?
Well, I'm trying to think. What is that? What is that cooking guy who comes on who just literally berates everybody in his kitchen?
Gordon Ramsay, Kitchen Nightmares.
Can you imagine if Gordon Ramsay was the person talking to this guy who said, "This is the episodes."
Right, and then they go like, well, what about our Christmas special? And he's like, what do you mean? Like, we want a Christmas special. Like, you screwed up, whatever. We want 2 specials.
Yeah.
I can't do that. Why can't you do that? because we don't have
You got enough time period.
You're doing 4 episodes less. So how do you not have time? So then he's like, well, Series 13 is not going to come out on time either.
Well, then take the money.
Wait, Scott, wait, please. So then they're like, then they storm out of there because they're fucking livid, right? They pissed off Chibnall. Chibnall being pissed, Jody's upset. Okay. Now, if this thing did happen, what did you want to say first before I go into the thing?
I just said, okay, then take that money which hasn't been used for Series 13, put it to the Christmas special.
They're not going to put a whole season.
I know, but I'm just saying they do it that way. Otherwise, there's the door.
Yeah, you would never put a whole season towards one episode. But anyway, so now we heard this Chaos and Carter thing. Now, of course, when Chibnall and Jody were unhappy, they didn't give a fuck that everybody knew about it.
Yeah.
Last year, they didn't give, one more time, they didn't give a fuck that you knew they were upset. And as many times as people tried to cover that shit up and attack everybody that talked about it, it came out in a fucking magazine. It came out in a fucking magazine, okay? So now, why is it so...
Yeah, the red face because it came out, his dirty little laundry came out in a magazine.
So why is it so... No, he made sure it came out because he wanted them to know. He's not red face. He wanted them to know that fucking BBC, whatever. So why would it be so fucking hard for you guys to believe that a second fucking fight happened and that Chibnall was fired and Jody quit? I'm just saying this for a second. Why would that be impossible if it fucking happened already?
Because it would look bad on Doctor Who. We can't think poorly about Doctor Who, because if we look poorly on Doctor Who, then that would mean that our heart and belief that Whittaker and Chibnall were our messiahs would be crushed. And how could we live with ourselves after we praised and made certain that our first female doctor was the most perfect angel of them all? Wham!
Yeah.
Here's a bottle. Here's your diaper change. Shut the hell up. Go do the show properly.
So, again, for us to say what's going on, good or bad, is not a hater. Okay? If your kid fails a test and the teacher has to tell the parents that your kid failed the test, the teacher is not a hater.
No.
She's telling the parent that the kid failed the test. If we're doing podcasts and we get bad news rumor, we're relaying the rumor and the news. We didn't cause any of it. You cannot make an opinion based. The whole point of the Whovians cast is to talk about Doctor Who. Whatever is going on with Doctor Who, whether it be a rumor or not.
Information out, folks. Otherwise,
episodes,
we can't be biased.
This is what I do, okay? This is what I've done for freaking 7-8 years, okay? I'm not going to change the show format because somebody is upset. Like, this is what I do. This is the way I do my cast. We say it's a rumor. Does it mean that if we're reporting the news and we say this, that we are connected to it, that we are...
We're unrelated to it whatsoever.
Just like a newscaster reporting, like, a crime. They didn't commit that crime. They're reporting the crime. But for some reason, some factions of Whovians take it personal. Like,
and they always wait. Yeah.
Well, let me finish. You take it personal, like Matrixlord hates Doctor Who. So you mean to tell me that I filled my fucking house with tons of fucking TARDISes, right? Let me show you something for a second. Let me fucking show you something.
And while he's doing that, see what's real annoying is the fact that a lot of the people who are hating on those who are reporting the news, they're always waiting until the people who make the show come out and go, "Oh, we screwed up," and then all of a sudden they backpedal and go, "Oh, they're right."
Let me show you something.
That's what's annoying.
Let me show you something. If I had any other girlfriend,
oh shit, the pillows.
If I had any other girlfriend, right?
Oh shit, the pillows.
I wouldn't allow to have this fucking thing in my house.
Oh crap, the pillows.
Okay? I bought fucking 2 of these.
Oh god, the pillows.
Okay?
Oh god, the pillows.
The size of this fucking pillow. Do you know how much fucking money this is? Okay?
Oh god, the pillows.
I could have been single because I bought these pillows. Okay. Now I did have to relinquish one.
Okay.
And I had to give one to the kids because it was not. I was compromised. It was a compromise because I get to keep my pillow. Okay, get to keep my pillow, but I couldn't have 2. And it's not like the doctor has 2. Only the master had 2 tortoises. But anyway. So yeah, I get to keep my pillow. We've covered this. I bought cases at certain times.
Titans.
Cases of Titans. I used all my royalties that time, throwing it into duck, right? I had comics. I showed comics, right? We had sonic screwdrivers. I had all the sonic screwdrivers, right? I had Doctor Who TARDIS pens. I don't have everything near me now. But I bought keychains. I bought I've had notebooks. I've had vortex manipulators. I've had besides Doctor Who TARDIS's Funko Pop. I have Davros up there, right? I had Joe's girlfriend got me for my birthday the Doctor Who painting that I have in my hallway. I've had Doctor Who all on top of the fridge. There's a TARDIS locker, and there is all these guys. Tons of them. Titans.
Yes.
There is Doctor Who spatula. There is the amount of Doctor Who that I bought, okay, over the years by buying VHS. Then you're buying the DVD. Then you're buying the Blu-ray. Same stuff you fucking have, but new version of it, okay? Astronomical the amount of money I spent for Doctor Who. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. Anybody that buys something that they fucking hate is an idiot. Okay? I don't buy stuff that I hate. Okay? I fucking love Doctor Who. I've always... Okay, go ahead. Scott's going to use the TARDIS room. Okay. I love Doctor Who. Okay? Love it. I love Doctor Who. Okay? I wouldn't be buying these things if I didn't love Doctor Who. I love the show. I've always loved the show. You have to understand, I've watched the show since I was 5. Was it 5 or was it 4? I think it was 5. I was in kindergarten. I remember I was in kindergarten. And I love the show. It's been a part of me since I was 5. Even when it was canceled, since 5. So just like you eat, you sleep, you drink, Doctor Who. It's part of that, my whole thing. It couldn't be taken from me. You know what I'm saying? This is part of my life. I'm a writer. I love Doctor Who. I love Spider-Man. I love Star Wars. I love Friday the 13th. I love Godzilla. I love different things, right? This is part of me, okay? This is part of me longer than most things, okay? So I can't, I wouldn't be talking about Doctor Who for thousands of videos if I didn't love Doctor Who. Okay? There's going to be times where things are not pleasant in the Doctor Who community, and you have to cover that. And I cover that, but it doesn't mean that I hate Doctor Who. I love Doctor Who. I just don't like certain things that are going on. I've said, so I'm blue in the face, I want to see Jodie in at least 3 seasons, maybe more. That doesn't mean I hate Jodie. Now, when she first got announced, I hated the fact that the Doctor was going to be a woman. I hated that Jodie Whittaker was picked. I was angry. I took a canine and threw it across the room. I was cursing the F word more than anything. did so many casts where I couldn't effing stand it. But the Real Whovians cast just isn't about me. Real Whovians cast is about Scott. Real Whovians cast is about Vaughn. Real Whovians cast is about many different members that represent the Real Whovians cast. So even though I didn't like the choice that the Doctor's a woman and that the Dr. Jodie Whittaker, I have a responsibility
to report.
To not only report, but I have to showcase who the new Doctor is on the Facebook pages, even though I didn't agree with it. And I think we talked about this, Scott. I think that it took like 500 casts, right, for me to actually change my opinion, because people were trying to get me to change my opinion and be open-minded. And I was a little closed-minded a little bit at first, but I opened up, and then I started seeing stuff that she did, and I liked it. I'm like, oh, but the thing that really turned the tide was seeing the leaked clip, which we heard that is probably shouldn't have leaked the clip because he wanted to see how it goes. It might have been orchestrated that way, or not. I'm not sure, but I loved the way she acted as the Doctor. And again, I still say, regardless of the writing being shit, even Capaldi said sometimes you don't agree with the writing and you got to fight a cardboard monster, but you got to make it like that cardboard monster is the threat to the universe, and you got to make
the best around.
Right. So she's doing the best of what she's got, but the writing sucks. I'm sorry. So I want to see her with a different showrunner. I want to see her with different writers. And that's the one point I'm trying to make, is that we cover the news, whether you like it or not, good or bad. We don't like it. You think I like talking about, showrunner got fired or showrunner quit or the drama on the set? Do you think I want to talk about drama? No. I want to talk about Doctor Who.
We want to talk about good things. We want to say, oh, boy, this is one of their best.
Sea Devil redesign looks great. I want to say that. Oh my God, I'm so happy Mark Gatiss brought back the Ice Warriors, which I was.
Yeah.
Really, I want to, seriously. But I don't like to talk. But you're not going to filter the news. You're not going to be like, whoa, I'm just not going to cover Chaos and Cardiff. Of course you're going to cover it. Because we cover anything to do with Doctor Who. You have to. Anything. We cover anything with Doctor Who. So I hope you enjoyed this long explanation of a cast. And for those of you that are new subscribers, we've had, extra 50 or 60 extra subscribers. Probably by tomorrow, we're going to have 1,500 subscribers. You know what? Or next day, thank you very much for giving me a chance. Please please subscribe with notifications on. I like to do videos as much as I can, but of course, when I work, I can't, which is why you get videos at a weird times sometimes. Sometimes you'll get in the morning, single videos. Sometimes you'll get videos from at night. But I'm going to tell you right now, because my schedule is changed, when I work, I'm going to be doing stuff tomorrow where there will not be any casts tomorrow at all. The only time the cast could actually happen tomorrow is if it's early, but I'm going to be working overnight now some days. So when I have overnights, I'm going to try to get stuff done earlier in the day, like videos for you or podcasts if Scott's around or whoever's around. Yep. But there's going to be maybe 2 days out of the week where I'm not going to be able to do podcasts on the Real Whovians cast. And that's fine because, you got to work and you got to make money.
Yep.
So you can still talk about Doctor Who. But yes, as much time as we can, we're going to have the Real Whovians cast. We're going to have all the shows. I just hope that you learned something with this Real Whovians cast episode from me and Scott. And also, it's not just me and Scott. I have to stress, though, because people are working. So sometimes, most of the time, you'll see Scott and Chris. Most of the time. It'll be Scott and Chris. And most of the time, you'll probably see Sally and Vaughn, But the Real Whovians cast has many members. Just you don't see them a lot. And sometimes we'll have a full house. Sometimes we won't. We don't have to have each cast like 10, 15 people. I'm very comfortable with doing a cast with Scott, but I'm also very comfortable with doing a cast with 20 people. I don't care. And I'm able to moderate and host and everything else. So I know that everybody wants to see big casts. That will happen when it happens. I don't know. I can't promise you when. But like the other day we had Chris, right? We had Connor, right? Philip. Yep. I mean, sometimes, again, we operate on all different time zones. People in the UK, people in Australia, people in Texas, people in Ohio, people in Oklahoma, people in Florida, like everybody. There's people,
Yes.
like I said, there's people all over the world. There's members of the religion. Yeah, all over the world we have people. So again, some people stay up late, like the guys in the UK stay 5 hours ahead. These are wee hours in the morning, probably, right? So you're going to get different opinions, and the opinions are not going to be my opinion. That's the thing that I don't think you understand, is that I don't just have people on here to yes me to death, 10 out of 10, and agree with me. I have you on here even if you don't agree with me. And that's the point. It's like you don't have to be the same opinion as me. You could think that you love Chibnall. That's fine. You will be showcased on here if you're a member of the Real Whovians cast. And that's what I try to give to you guys. A lot of times I can't give you a lot of members because of situations, but you'll have Scott mostly all the time, and you have Chris. Scott's like every episode.
I don't have a life.
Just about Scott is every episode, or whatever. But there's times, there's times out he's like, "Hey man, I'm DJing." I'm like, "All right," But most of the time he's here, and thank you very much, Scott. Over the years, he's been, appreciated. But and Chris too. Chris has a nice. Chris does the news a lot and has a lot of stuff to say. And I do the news a lot too, but I like it better when they do it because I'm just like, oh okay, because I don't like to I read this, I read that. I'm a host. I want it to be a host.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like to do. But if I have to, I have to. And of course, like when I'm not doing the cast, I do a single video and I'm like, oh, this happened. So, and today is Wednesday. Wednesdays are bad for me with everything. So I know, like, people have been trying to reach me all day. It's bad because I'm doing different things. Wednesdays are bad. He knows Wednesdays are bad. Good luck. What?
Comic book day.
Comic book day. Wednesday's a comic book day. And it's beyond going to get the comics. It's reading the comics. It's being involved in comic communities, different things. And it's also sleep. Like today, I actually passed out and slept for 4 hours. Yeah, because I was tired. So I know that people have called me. I'm not ignoring you. It's Wednesday. Just keep in mind Wednesday. That's all you need to know with me, Wednesday. I mean, you ain't talking to me Wednesday. Like, it's like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Not Wednesday. Not Wednesday. I'll get back to you tomorrow. But Wednesday, I'm busy. And Wednesday, I like to do a lot of casts, too, because Wednesday is the only day I have off. So that's like the main day. So Wednesdays are always going to be busy. But I hope you guys learned something for the Whovians cast. I hope you get my guys made your mind up. And, thank you to the new, 60 now or 70 subscribers. Damn. I noticed that, Scott. I'm like, wow. A lot of people are watching us. Damn, thank you. Thank you, Noel. Tartar Zone, thank you. You got some subscribers from you. That's awesome. And I'm getting to meet new people, too. That's cool. Anybody talks about Doctor Who.
New people. Come on.
Listen,
Come on. Dive over to the Doctor Who, the Real Whovians page. Say,
that's right.
Hey, I like Doctor Who. Can I talk to you about it? And we'll bring you on.
The cast?
Yes.
I
didn't mean to go into the accent, I promise.
I want to do a cast. Can I do one? Maybe. If you want. Did we just do a Borat thing? I think we just did Borat, right? That was Borat, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank God there's not an incarnation of that.
I haven't seen Borat, and I couldn't tell you how many years.
I know. And you know what? Sometimes things get weird. Sometimes we have words from other universes, like Sky Havoc and Joey Jupiter and Mindakor and Joe Gotts and Dignifactor. Like, we'll have characters that are Matrixlord. Just like, think about the Flash. Remember all the wells. Mm-hmm. What do they call that? The Water of the Wells or something. What do they call that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. There's all different wells, and there was all different incarnations of the Professor Wells or whatever. Right. So just think about that with Matrixlord. You have some characters pop in here sometimes. Maybe that, poor Scott's the victim every time. When somebody new pops in, he has to deal with that all the time. He gets scared when the camera's off because he's like,
the camera's black.
He doesn't know.
Like, God.
He right away thinks it's...
it's Joe. Thank you, Jesus.
And sometimes I'm just blowing my nose. Like, I don't really want you to see me blow my nose on the air. Sometimes I have no choice. But, and I'll mute and I'll blow whatever, or like whatever. or I'm drinking or I'm eating something.
Never see Joe's cast like this.
Yeah, he gets scared thinking
very afraid.
Right, you think there's gonna be a new character, right? And the face is priceless. If you've seen the appearances of Joey Jupiter and Mandakor's first appearance, right? The Sky Havoc, they can't handle it. It's like, what? There's no, it's pure reactionary.
Mm-hmm.
Like they encountered this person for the first time, they have no idea how they are, and they're talking about Doctor Who, and you're like, they're looking at the hair, they're looking at the outfit, they don't even, like, you would know, it's an adventure. So we try to make it fun on the Whovians cast and everything show and lots of the shows. So I hope you guys remain subscribed. Please subscribe. Please like. Notifications on. Send me comments. I love comments and I love talking to people. Be respectful, people. Don't attack each other. Don't attack the host. Don't attack members. But be respectful.
You can give us constructive criticism, but just don't be the point where it's actually insulting.
Yes, and that has happened. That's another thing too that has happened. And of course, I kind of should be more reserved, but I kind of react sometimes because here's the thing: it's like they don't understand. We have 8,000 videos, so like every minute that I have spare time, I look at the news. I'm a comic book fan, so I know. Who is Spider-Man. Like, I know this already. Thank you for telling me on the comments, but I know this. But it's nice. But then sometimes people, like, maybe they're passionate or maybe they're shit disturbers. I don't know. And they really want to, like, go at us and they want to be like, that didn't happen in this article. Prove it to me. Like, first of all, I work. Like, I'm lucky if I have time to comment, right?
Yeah.
I don't have time to go. Look, here's one thing. I give you guys as many casts as possible. I do a lot of videos, Doctor Who, right? And more than Doctor Who, right? But I don't list every damn article in the thing. I am not that person. You want that person exists, go to that person. I don't have time to construct all these things, all these links, and we're reading it. It's not like I made it up and I wrote it myself. So, like, sometimes people pick the casts or the videos as battlegrounds that they gotta stump the host.
Yeah.
They gotta stump Matrixlord. They gotta attack Matrixlord. They gotta attack his beliefs. This is not. You could comment. You could say whatever. But yeah, it has to be friendly. It has to be fun. And I listen. I even allow it then. But sometimes people go too far though. And I get that. Look, I'm human. I get mad sometimes. And I get mad like when someone's telling me that that's not true. Because I'm like, I'm not putting bullshit out here. So, But anyway, I need to be a little more reserved too because I need to, I'm not looking to fight with people on comments. I want to talk to people in a conversation, know where they're coming from, why they're telling me to go F myself. It's like, I see that, like, what? Anybody would be, come on, right? Right? You're an asshole. It's like, come on. But, I'll delete that, sure. Yeah. That's not nice. That's not nice. So anyway, let's keep it friendly in the community. Let's not attack people. Anybody that does podcasts and Doctor, it's great. I'm all for it. All right? Nobody should be outdoing anybody else. Nobody should be wanting people out of the community. Nobody should be wanting people silent so they can rise. Everybody can rise if you're good enough, right? So let's all talk about Doctor Who. Let's all be united. Let's get along. And thank you guys. Take care. Bye for now.